Every Friday and Saturday, I'm going to start posting a video on a Tour Pro, but it's geared towards helping you understand body movement laws. So when you're learning to look at how these motions are occurring, where someone like me would put my lines, my dots, and all of that is completely different than the way a golf instructor would. So the subject of this one today is there lateral flexion in the spine? So this is what we're going to look at here. Let's go to the bottom picture. That's top of backswing. This is something you can learn to do yourself. You're going to put a dot about the top of the shoulder and the top of the left hip. Then you're going to estimate for the right shoulder, right hip. Now, if we were to connect those dots, the line, that would be a pretty straight line. You could connect those lines really easily. So it doesn't appear to have a lot of spinal flexion there. Now, if we go up to the top, and you're always going to need a down the line view for this, by the way. We're going to go shoulder and try to find the top of the hip socket there, and then we're going to go shoulder and then the back of the hip there. You can clearly see that the line here, if I was to connect the dots, this is much longer than this one. This one is much shorter. So that's how you know there's spinal flexion. I mean, it's easy to actually see it through that impact zone, how much side bend there is. Actually, here it might even be a better view. So here is shoulder and hip, shoulder and hip, and look at the distance. If there's no spinal flexion, you're going to have the same amount of distance on both sides. So that's your body movement law tip for the weekend, and make sure you watch for those specific body positions this weekend when you're watching golf on TV.